Howdy, y'all. My name is Press. I'm coming at you with some more Slime Rancher. We are back on the ranch, and we have some things to talk about today, y'all. So, already, I know some of y'all are like, Price, why isn't there a Gordo short? Well, like I said, I can't do them every day. It's just a lot of work. It's not just the writing, but it's also, like, the editing and stuff. Each one of those things takes me probably about an hour to do. Everybody, I think, is pretty well fed. I just went around and did my chores, so everybody should be good. You'll notice that things are different. I got rid of some of these little pink dudes. I got rid of all of these guys because I took some tips from what y'all were talking about in the comments about which combinations of things I should do, and I have some better ideas. Don't worry, we'll have some cute new tabbies here in just a little bit. But first things first, let us talk about what is going on today. That's right, today is the stream. I've been talking about it all week, and today it is happening. So do please join me. I'm going to hopefully put a little thing up on the screen right now. You're hungry. So that you'll see the link and everything like that. It's going to be over at twitch.tv/StumptGamers at 2 p.m. Pacific time, as I have said before. Do please join me if you're available. If you're not available, I will be posting the VOD to the channel within the next couple of days. So don't worry, you will get to see the stream, but I would love it if y'all were there to participate. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be doing all kinds of stuff. Oh, he saw the scare slime. Oh no, he's so scared. So hopefully y'all get to join me for that. I would love to see you all there and interact with you and talk to y'all live rather than just through the comments, which is kind of on a time lag. You'll also notice we're rocking a different chroma pack. We are rocking the, what is it called? The Frozen Violet chroma pack, and I gotta say, I am a big fan of this one. Like, look at these. Look at how gorgeous all this stuff looks. I love it. I floopin' love it. Let's go see if we got a new Gordo, and then from there, let's talk about some other things having to do with Gordos, because I know y'all are interested. Did we get a new one? We got him. Nice. I just before we started, you'll see it's 8:26 in the morning, but if you looked at the clock right as we started, it was pretty much right at dawn, because I had just done the sleep until morning thing, because I was like, I really want to see if we can't get that new guy, and so I'm so glad that he's there. Perfectly timed. It's almost like I planned it, but I definitely didn't. So let's do this again. Just choring it up. We always have to chore it up. Like, honestly, this game, because we have so many ranch or corrals, because we have so many slimes, we really do just have to constantly run around doing our chores. So we got this new guy who I think, like I talked about before, we're gonna make this like all of them in here all have sunglasses because they're just like too cool for school. So we're gonna throw some sunglasses on you for right now, buddy. But you know, maybe we'll mess around with it a little bit later. But for right now, you're getting some shades. You're gonna get rotated this way. Oh yeah, the Shady Club. We'll come up with something. Speaking of which, y'all came up with the name for this one. We did our poll on the last episode, and clearly Phyllis was the winner. We had nearly 800 votes. I'm sure at this time, while I'm recording this, we probably have like near 1,000 votes, but it was far and away y'all wanted Phyllis. It was like 700 votes for Phyllis, 100 votes for Fred. So Phyllis the Phosphor Slime. So this one's going to be a dude. So we need a dude name for the crystal. It could be something like Chris the Crystal Slime or something like that. But, you know, we'll see what y'all have to say on that one. Let's keep on moving this way. We'll talk as we walk. We'll walk and we'll talk. So over here, we've got our rad slime. You can already see from a distance what he's wearing. Now, I have some really good plans for this guy. I don't want to reveal them to you yet because I want y'all to get to see it for the first time in a Gordo short. Maybe for next episode it'll be ready, but otherwise it'll definitely be ready at some point this week. But this guy, without giving anything else away, his name is going to be Ralph. And beyond that, I can't tell you anything else. It's a secret. I think y'all are going to love it. Let me just put it this way. Him being big and green definitely plays into his character. Okay, let us just go around doing our thing, make sure all these guys have enough food. I've definitely been filling these things up, and it's great because when I come back, they're always full. We always have tons and tons of plorts, so we're going to be making money in no time. Wow, you guys already went through all your food. Holy butts. Is there any left over inside here? There is a little bit, but not a lot. So they're pretty efficient, these guys. But that's fine, because we have plenty of this stuff. See, now I need to stop growing carrots, and I need to only grow silver parsnips. That's going to be another part of what we're going to be working on today. But the most important stuff for us to talk about before we talk about anything else. Oh my goodness, y'all. Guess what? They released some new news on the update for version 1.0. They have confirmed it is coming out August 1st, which we already knew here. I'm going to pull it up real quick so we can talk about it. Hold on a second. Just pulled it up over here on this other screen. We're going to talk about everything. So they talked about their plans for version 1.0, but the plans don't stop there, y'all. The plans keep going beyond that. They gave notes on what are going to be their post-launch plans once they reach version 1.000. But let's talk about all of those different things here today, okay? How are y'all doing on food? Y'all are going to need some chicken soon. How are y'all doing on food? You got plenty of food. Okay, good. Okay, let us... For right now, we're going to just throw all these in here. But we have a ton of carrots that I don't really know what to do with at the moment. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to throw them in here. Nope, in there. There we go. Okay, so what are the different things that are coming out for the next versions? And while I'm doing this, I'm going to run around. I'm going to do some things. Specifically, one of those things is going to be... Give me a second. This. That's what we're going to have over here. We're going to have some rosé slimes. Let's see if cool... Oh, it absorbed it. Come on. Cool, dude. Eat it. Oh, you lost your cool. Oh, no. Come with me. We got to get you your cool back. Let me deal with cool, dude. And then we'll talk about it from there. Okay. The reason I brought him out here is so that I didn't reset the things that Thomas and Yancey are on. Okay, buddy. Yeah, we'll just leave it there for now. Come here. All right. So, version 1.0. The first thing on this list, I'm just going to go down the list that they gave us. Y'all are going to get to... I'm just going to tell you guys everything that is on this list. So, the first thing on top of this list, hello, Beatrix. So, the first thing that we're going to get is we're going to finally see some art that shows us what Beatrix LeBeau actually looks like. The character that we are playing is Beatrix LeBeau. Now, we haven't seen any images of her, any official art of her. There's plenty of fan art out there, and I love a lot of the fan art for Beatrix LeBeau, but we have never actually seen a picture of Beatrix. And I think I've even said that in this series, that I really want to see what Beatrix looks like. So, I am super excited that we'll finally get to put a face to the name. And one thing that they did, look at how cool this looks in this chroma pack. Just look at how those blues, fantastic. I feel like Mr. Freeze. Anyway, the only piece of information that they gave, which I kind of love because it's like such a bizarre thing for them to say, but also it's kind of like, all right, sure, okay. They said she is not a secret corgi. I know, it's unfortunate. My family has pet corgis. It breaks my little heart, but I think it'll be okay. We'll be okay. Plus, I'm pretty sure she's also human. So, like, you know, please stop blowing me up when I'm taking your plorts. My goodness. Second, we're going to be getting adventure mode conclusion. All right. So all of the story beats that we've had so far having to do with the Casey story, the Hobson story, or Hobson, excuse me, which are those little H things all around that we've been experiencing. Those ones are, we're going to get some closure. We're going to get some conclusion to that storyline. Oh my gosh, would you please stop exploding on me? They're just so excited to eat. That's going to be exciting. We're going to continue to get more notes and everything like that, and maybe get some kind of closure to those story beats. It doesn't mean that the game has an actual ending, because it's not that type of a game, but they are going to be adding some nice story conclusions there, so you can feel like once you've explored everything that you have kind of reached a sort of end. Beyond that, they say additional unannounced features. There's a couple additional features that they'd like to keep secret. So we already know that there's going to be a new area, and every time they've done a new area update in the past, they've also added new slimes. So there's a good chance we're going to be getting at least one more new slime. That's me speculating. That's not in the notes. That's just me speculating, that last little bit there. But I'm assuming that that's probably going to happen. I'm hoping that it's like a chocolate slime, like a cocoa slime, because we've seen like the cocoa teleporters and all this other stuff. I think it would be a fun, neat addition. I think you could do a lot of stuff with like a fudge slime, but maybe not. Maybe they don't want to do that. Who knows what they're going to do? I'm excited to see, because they always come up with like crazy great ideas. I love it. So that's what we're going to be getting on August 1st. And so obviously, you know, I will be on that day. I will be playing right away. I'll be getting an episode out as soon as possible. So be sure to stay tuned to this channel on that day, and you'll definitely get to see what the new stuff is in store. Now, Beyond that, okay, post version 1.0, they have other things that they want to add, things that are going to be coming down the line afterwards, and some of these I am super excited for, y'all. So we're going to go down the list of those as well while I continue to run around and do some other things around here. Let me just double check all these, see if I need to pick up any of my foods. I do. I'm just going to quickly throw these into the thing, and then we're going to go run and check our machines. I'm going to go pick up some other slimes to replace our other stuff, and we're going to continue to talk about these updates. So, post version 1.0, the additional content updates. The first thing, they're going to be adding a map system. I'm so excited to finally have a map. Oh my goodness. Now, the thing about the map is they say it's not going to be a super highly detailed map that kind of like gives you every single little piece of detail and information that you could want, but it is still going to help with some of the, I guess they say, or I'll read what they say. A map of the far, far range will be added that gives you a general sense of where you are in the world. This is not a detailed mini-map, as we still believe the unknown and learning the world is important to the experience, but it should alleviate some of the frustration that some players experience. So there's going to at least be some kind of a map. So I'm excited for that, just because I've always wanted a map for certain places, like specifically I think the Glass Desert, because it's so big, it'll be nice. Although at this point, I think I do know the Glass Desert pretty well. It's funny how it just takes a little bit of time and experience before you really start to kind of get to know these places like the back of your hand. But it would have helped a lot more when I was first exploring it if there were some kind of map. So I'm really looking forward to that. Now, the next thing, and this may be the one that I am the most excited for, because this is going to add a whole new level of depth to the game for us when we're playing. I think we're going to have a ton of fun with this one. This is what they're calling Iron Rancher mode. Okay, Iron Rancher mode. It is, I'm going to read exactly what they say, and then we'll talk about it for a little bit here. So, their description is Iron Rancher mode, an exciting new game mode that adds a replayable, survival-like experience to Slime Rancher. Aimed at veteran ranchers who have cleared adventure mode and seek an increased challenge, the Iron Rancher competition has you racing against the clock to collect quotas of various plorts across multi-day rounds. However, each round offers unique challenges and remixed rules that greatly changes the standard Slime Rancher experience. Vampiric chickens? What? So, basically, it's going to completely mix up the rules every time you play a round, which means, who knows what kind of stuff that could mean. That could mean that suddenly boom slimes are vegetarians and pink slimes only eat chickens. Who knows what it's going to mean. Maybe suddenly rock slimes are all radioactive. I have no idea what the limitations are, but to me, you know what it sounds like, and this is what gets me really excited about it? It sounds like suddenly Slime Rancher is going to have some roguelite elements where things get mixed up, things get randomized, you do your best with the hand you're dealt, but for us, y'all, that's going to mean we're going to have a whole bunch of fun little adventures and little challenges for us to accomplish while we're playing the game as we normally do. I'm so stoked for Iron Rancher mode. You know I'm going to be all over that stuff. Where did I put these guys? They're back over here, right? Yeah, I moved them. Okay, so what's next? Well, for the opposite effect, all right, instead of Iron Rancher mode, which sounds like it's going to be a big challenge mode, for some people who would like to take it at their own pace, not have to worry about too much, maybe live in a peaceful land, they're adding casual mode. Okay, and casual mode, before anyone goes out there like, filthy casuals, I don't think there's anything filthy or wrong about this mode. I think it's great. Casual mode means that there is going to be a version of adventure mode where TARs do not exist. That's right, TARs will not happen. A slime is not going to accidentally eat a different plort and suddenly turn into a tar. I think that's a great addition to the game. Personally, I probably will stick with the mode that has TARs because I do like the small amount of challenge that it adds. But I think that, ooh, look at all them gold echoes. But I do think that it'll be a nice addition to have that. And who knows, maybe I will like to have one or two casual files here and there to just kind of goof around and have whatever slimes I want living all over the range. Because one thing that's going to allow that has never been able to be done before is I could straight up just have slimes just living everywhere. Just running around, doing their own thing. They don't have to be corralled up and cooped up. And you can just have farms everywhere and let them run around and eat to their heart's content. And then you just pick up the plorts. That sounds like fun to me. I like that idea. So I am stoked for that mode. Okay, next up. Desert slime toys, okay? The desert slime toys, so these are toys basically for the different slimes and whatnot that came from the desert, but also toys for other slimes that we haven't seen as well, I believe. So what are they adding? They're adding the charcoal brick. I'm going to assume that that's for the fire slimes. The disco ball, which I'm going to assume is for the mosaics. The soul mate and the gyro top. So I'm assuming the soul mate is some kind of sun-related thing. Look at all of our echoes. Holy butts. The soulmate, I'm assuming, is for the dervishes, or not the dervishes, the tangles, and then the what was last one? The gyro top will be added for the dervishes, I bet. Okay, let's think. We have a lot of echoes, but not a lot of echoes when it comes to the gold ones. One of y'all suggested I get rid of the G here that's yellow so that we could actually have some more golds for this stuff. I think that might not be a bad idea, but let's go ahead and, well, you know what? Maybe we'll save this for the stream, or at least for later, because this is a lot of echoes, and I'm not going to sit here and use them all. It's going to take me a little bit to pump these back out here. So while we're doing that, we'll read the last thing. Rancher missions. Okay, now these sound good because one thing I've always kind of, I don't know if I've criticized, but I've never really appreciated is this guy over here, right? The requests, because it always seems like they take more than you get, and the stuff that you get is never really that great. But this new version, here's what it says. Ogden, Victor, and Mochi, who are the characters that give you quests on the range exchange, will offer you a daily mission as work for hire in new mini zones on the Far Far Range. These missions offer unique rewards as you earn favor with each rancher. Bob wants chickens. Obviously, we know Bob wants chickens. But what this sounds like is it's like a mode where you kind of get stuck in like little small zones, and you get a little challenge like, okay, get me this many phosphors, or get me this many quantums, or whatever, and that you slowly like build up your reputation or something like that. Whatever it is, it's very different than the traditional Slime Rancher game that we've been playing up until this point. So I am super excited, y'all. Okay, I think that let me double check. Yep, that concludes all the stuff that they put on their big update page. So, obviously, the most of that stuff I just talked about is only in version, or is not in version 1.0, but is coming later. The version 1.0 stuff was mostly not talked about. It sounds like they're trying to keep it hush-hush so it can be a kind of exciting reveal later on. So we're going to have to see how this all pans out. But I am stoked, y'all. It sounds like there's a whole bunch of new awesome stuff coming down the pipe for our favorite game, or at least my favorite game, and probably your favorite game if you've been watching this whole series with me, Slime Rancher. So I'm stoked. I am delighted, elated, and excited. Okay, y'all need some chickens. Okay, y'all need a lot of chickens. I'm throwing these in here because I don't know where to throw them because I have too much food now and I don't have a place to store pogo fruits and carrots. Why did those hit the walls? Alright, so I need to go find some chickens for those dudes. Beyond that, let us go on this away, and we will talk about which slimes we're going to be getting to fill out the rest of our zone. How are y'all doing? Y'all been eating chickens? Okay, good. I was going to say, because I gave them a ton of chickens earlier, so they should be fine. But you never know. You never know. These guys, they eat a lot. They eat a ton. Come here, please. Thank you. Y'all need to eat carrots, all right? Stop eating chickens. The chickens are for the other ones, because it's all they can eat. Okay, so let me give y'all a couple. So what we're gonna do, these guys, I'm planning on making tabby tangles. All right, I don't know if we have a name for those guys yet, but one of y'all gave a great suggestion, and so I think we're going to add that. By the way, as soon as I released that image on Twitter, a whole ton of y'all were giving me new suggestions for the ones that we don't have names for, and everything like that. I appreciate the heck out of that. Keep that up. So what we're going to call those guys is going to be catnips. So let's make some catnips real quick. And then here, we're going to have boom crystal largos, all right? I think that's going to help us cover both of those things. We can feed them. I do not need that many. We can feed them vegetables, which we're making tons of anyways. So I think that'll work out just fine, just fine. Okie dokie. So let's get this part started. So these guys are going to have to continue to feed chickens. And I'm okay with that. If there's one set that we're going to feed chickens, then I'm okay with that being the case. So what do y'all look like? Aw, they're cute. Oh, by the way, I totally, like, after the fact when I was editing and whatnot. No, not that. Realized that last time when I was like, what is that mixed with? Is that mixed with a tabby? I realized after the fact that it was a dervish. Many of y'all called me out in the comments for being a dingus. That's what I get for staying up late and recording these episodes, huh? Let's get these boom plorts out of here so they can actually absorb the tabby plorts. So the thing is, I can now feed these guys stony hens, and that would be their favorite food. So I may turn one of these spots into the one single coop that we will use. Some of y'all also suggested that I release some different hens onto this area and that they will breed themselves. So I might, maybe we'll do an experiment where I'll bring a couple of roosters and a couple of stony hens out here and see if they actually propagate. Because if they do, I mean, that solves a huge amount of problems. Otherwise, I may turn this plot into a coop, and that'll be specifically for feeding those guys, and that'll be it. Okay, look at all those chickens. And then obviously we'll round out their diet with more of these guys. And then there's the hunter tabbies as well, so those guys will also need to be fed chickens. Okay, now, grab you. Doot. Let's go throw these into the teleporter that we have. And then we'll go out and get the necessary components to get those other slimes. Oh my goodness, look at all these. It's full. It's full, y'all. So, that means time to grab a couple of these. And we're going to just go fill up the auto feeders for a bunch of our slimes. And then we will go out into the far, far range and find us some of them there. Boom slimes or crystal slimes. I think we'll be looking for some booms. Okie dokie. Hello. Oh, you need something, huh? More parsnips. Way more food than we need, which is great. It's way better that way. Okay, let's sell these boom plorts as well. And then cool, we can head out at daytime. I should feed these guys real quick too. Now, a lot of our plorts are not worth very much. It is what it is. Comes and goes. That's the nature of the plort market. There you go, buddy. Eat that. I said, eat it. What? Eat. Thank you. Go there. Give me these. Thank you. Doot. Okay. Eat that, Nancy. Okay. I need you to not do that thing that you do sometimes. Sometimes she goes... She like jumps over this way and just knocks Thomas right off of his thing. It's cute, but also rude. Okay, there we go. Now, quickly go fill these up, and then I think we're gonna be good to go. So much food everywhere. It's really a good problem to have, I think. Okay, so y'all, let's get you filled up. See, look how many silver parsnips they go through, though. It's crazy. Okay, let's do a little bit of this, because they'll eat fruit, too. I'll just do the rest of this, and then we'll head out. I promise. I promise. So, once we do our big stream, I will hopefully have a ton of money so that we can get through most of the 7Z stuff. And then it suddenly, it shifts what we're going to be doing in the game. We're going to have to make some choices. I also think... somewhere y'all suggested that there are still some, what do you call them? Some treasure chests. I'm going to leave these for now. Some treasure chests that we have potentially missed. And let's do this real quick. So that's how you know I have too much food, is when I'm just throwing it out into the nowheres. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, y'all suggested a couple of places where maybe I missed some treasure chests. We might go looking around and exploring for a couple more spots, just in case. But I think we've gotten pretty much at least the ones that I really wanted to get. There are still some probably out there that give us, like, items, that give us, you know, golden plorts or whatever. We still haven't found anything to spend the golden plorts on, I think, as far as in the science-related stuff. But we've at least put a couple in there. And now I think about it, we haven't seen a golden slime in a long time, but I guess I have been spending a lot more time on the ranch rather than out in the world. So sometimes it's fun to just go and kind of explore is the other part. Like, I love just seeing the areas within Slime Rancher. And that's the one downside about once you kind of have unlocked most of this stuff, is that you kind of lose that need to go out onto the far, far range. So here's something that I've been toying around with as an idea. So, you know, right now we're getting a couple of new slimes, right, that we're going to be putting onto the farm. What if we do another time where we get rid of all of our slimes and we start over from scratch again? We can keep the file going until we get all the 7Zs, but just get rid of everything and start over again. Get some new slimes up in here. Because look at all these. Look, I'm getting too many plorts. Too many plorts, all right? We're rich. We're rich beyond our wildest dreams. So I think that could be a fun idea, is going out, finding us some new different combinations that we haven't used. And the thing is now that we have our list of unnamed slimes, slime largos, we could use that as a guide of like, okay, which one of these do we want to use? Y'all are ready too, huh? No, not quite. Okay. All right, here we go. Boom. Boomy boy. Thank you. Hello, Boomy boy. Hello, Boomy boy. How are you, Boomy boy? Oh, these guys are cute looking. I think one day, let me grab all this. I think one day we will also, I may also make a video or something on all of our different slime names where we go and we actually, I'll show off. Oh no, you get out of here. You've been dominated. Now you think you can come back? I'm the only one who comes back. After I say I'll be right back, but I say I'll be back because I'm even cooler than you. Anyway, excuse me. Oh, no, another one. No. Now you leave that slime alone. How could you do this? Is there more? My goodness. All right, I think we're good for now. All right. I still hear it. No, all right, we're good. So what was I saying before I was so rudely interrupted? So we could use that as a guide for like, what are some slimes that we haven't really seen like at all? Because there are certain largos that you see all the time, right? Every time you come into this zone, you see these guys, which we have named Pepto Abysmals. You see these guys, the pink tabbies, which we call Hello Kitties. You see these guys, which off the top of my head, I don't actually remember their names. The Booms. Oh. Where are you now? He keeps coming back. No, you leave me alone. You leave the slimes alone. You're such a monster. All right. Enough bad impressions. We got 6 Boom Slimes. Let's mix them with some crystal slimes. And then we're probably just going to run around and explore and just look at stuff because, honestly, we're doing totally fine here. I like to explore the area. I like to see what's going on. So, yeah. All right, let's get... Y'all in here. Okay. Let's throw some hens in there. And crystals. Okay. You can have these too. Let me just get all this out of here so that we're not mixing any plorts. And here we go. Oh yeah. And I don't know if we have a name for these guys yet. I think I've had some suggestions, but off the top of my head, I don't remember what it is, if we had a name. I don't think we did, because I think when I looked at my list of names, most of the names that we have are just from the original, like, 6 slimes or whatever. And then we have a couple of scattered ones throughout, but we don't have all the names down. So we need to come up with a name for those guys. Crystal Boom Slimes. Like I said, those other ones that we made, those tabbies, which we should go take a closer look at, those are the catnip slimes. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at y'all. Y'all are cool looking. Oops. No, I want to get a good picture of y'all, but I know that y'all like to explode on me all the time. Oh, there we go. Jumping. Look at y'all. It's like a ball of slimes over there. Doot-doot-doot. Nice. Okay. I think y'all look good. So, y'all can eat those carrots for now. Give you tons of them. Totally fine. And then for the rest of y'all, I need to get you some of them silver parsnips. But I've spent enough time over here doing ranchy things. Let's head on out to the world and explore some stuff, just because we can. So, how about we go explore a little more on the... One of y'all on the you were telling me for where Mustache Island is. You gave me a hint that like maybe it is just on that island, and I just missed it again. So I'm gonna go one last time. I'm gonna check it out. We're gonna be really thorough, okay? And we're gonna see. Okay, we're gonna see. Now, if it's not here this time, then we're never going back. We're never going back to Mustache Island. It's not true. I can't make that promise. But I'm gonna check anyways. Okay. All right. Because yeah, like I said, the biggest reason that I wanted to make sure to get this episode out, because like I can't do daily Slime Ranchers forever. For right now, I'll probably do 4 or 5 a week. I may skip some days here and there, because ultimately I don't want to put a video out unless I have something to tell y'all about. So the main reason I wanted to put this video out was because I wanted to tell y'all about all that new news with the new update. It just dropped today, which is the day before this episode went out, and so I wanted to make sure to inform y'all because I know a lot of y'all watch this series, and I just wanted y'all to be aware of what I'm aware of and what I'm excited for. But I don't want to put episodes out like every single day because honestly, at the end of the day, it's difficult to make episodes every day. All right, so one of y'all said behind the stone wall. So where's the little stone wall? Not over here. Okay. Seeing anything behind any of these like little inlets or walls or anything. I swear for a second I thought I saw it right in here and I got like really excited. I'm not seeing any other treasure pods, y'all. Maybe up here? Oh, come on. Don't fall down like that. I know it's round, but you can stand. Maybe behind one of these? Come on. Don't see it behind there, but let's go around. No. Okay. Not behind here. I'm not seeing any, y'all. And, like, usually they don't put them so close to each other. So, like, with that purple one just, like, right there, it would be odd for them to put one, like, more hidden away. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? So I don't think there are any more out here. I'm going to call this one dusted. We have checked it thoroughly, every little inch of it. I see none. I see none! So we move on. Okay. So yeah, just know that. So, you know, 4 or 5 days a week, we'll probably have Slime Rancher videos. Hopefully that is enough for y'all. But mostly I'm concerned with, I want to make sure that it's quality. So as long as I have quality stuff going out, that's what I want to give to y'all. And really, at the end of the day, I know a lot of what I want to make and what y'all want to see are the things having to do with the Gordos and all the story that we're making while we wait in between updates. And then once we have the next big update, whoo-wee. But we'll see. If that's August 1st, we've still got another whole month until then. So if we blast through the 7Z stuff over the next couple of days, I could see us starting a whole new file and moving forward. Now, I know. You guys are probably worried, like, but Bryce, the Council of the Gordos, and all the other characters that we have. Don't worry. I could still keep this file and use that for a little while until we come up with a whole new cast of characters on the new one. Because, you know, as with everything, stories evolve, characters change, characters come, characters go. So I think we could have that shift around. But I want to hear y'all's thoughts, y'all's suggestions on all of that. Why are these ones ready to rock and those other ones aren't? Did I not check these ones last time? I might not have. Oh, okay, they were just a couple seconds away. Perfect. We were here like right at the right time. Awesome. Okay, next, where would we like to explore? Where have we not explored a lot? Or where has it been a while since we explored there? I kind of think, no, we've done the moss blanket recently. Let's go run around the desert. I mean, heck, it's new, and we haven't seen a whole bunch of it lately. So let me go put these up in here, and let's just go run around the glass desert for a little bit, kind of looking in nooks and crannies for things, because there could still be plenty hidden there. Like, I think y'all made me think that there's at least one treasure pod. We'll go this way. Oh, let's grab these. So next time, before next time, or maybe during the live stream, I'm going to probably do stuff having to do with the echoes. So the next episode, real episode, y'all will get to see some of that stuff. Okay. So let's keep looking for stuff. I doubt that there's any over here because we already found the one that was over there, which was super cool, by the way. I remember I was pretty excited about that one. Let me take a little sip of beverage. Got some coffee right here. Got to drink lots of coffee when you're in this line of work. Got to keep yourself awake. Oh, they're so pretty. I love it when they stack up on top of each other, too. Isn't it so cute? Look at them glistening in the sun. I'm taking so many screenshots, y'all. Love it. Love it. Y'all are the cutest. I want to come across another one of those towers and get a picture of it before they fall. They always, like, stand on each other's heads for, like, a second. Hey, Diamond, you're still here. My goodness. Y'all stick around for a while. I expected him to despawn or something. Okie dokie. Gosh, this place is so pretty, y'all. Hi. Hi. I just love how this whole place looks. It's gorgeous. And the slime sea, also gorgeous. Because it's the sand sea is what I meant to say, because it's just so different. Okay, so it sounds like y'all were saying there might be another one up here somewhere, so I want to check up here again. What's the best way to get up there? Maybe from here. Like, I know that I can go over to where I found the mosaic Gordo, but this might also work. Huh. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Look at that! Oh, right there. Berry Warp Depot. Okay, look at that. Another treasure chest. We're finding them all the time. Oh, I love it. Y'all, I am such a dingus. How did I not come over here and check that? Because I know we definitely saw that before. I must have thought because we grabbed that one and we grabbed the other one that was over here. And I was like, yeah, I got all the ones up there by that guy. What a dingus. That's okay. That's why I love having y'all around. Y'all keep me in the know. I wanted to check up back behind here. No, not here. Okay. Okay. Nope, come down. Up on here, maybe? Because this is like right above the... I want to get up there. This is right above where we did our very first, most exciting thing with those little guys. I love doing that too, by the way. I want to do that again. Basically what I'm saying is I would love to do a from start to finish series on this one. Because when we started this Glass Desert series, which most of y'all, many of y'all, I'm not going to say most of y'all, but many of y'all, that's where you first joined me over here on the Stumpt Price channel. We were already pretty far in because I wanted to see all the Glass Desert stuff. But now that we've made it this far, I would love to start over from the beginning, start from scratch, and check out the Glass Desert stuff. But I also want to reach the end of 7Z upgrades first, because I've never done that before. And we're close. We're only, I don't know, I imagine 400, 500,000 new bucks away. I almost said $4 again. You know, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at right now. I loved when we found that guy down there. Oh, so cool. That spot. Okay. Let's think. Where else have we not really explored? Ooh, look at all, are those all fire slimes? They just came out of that thing. There's tons of them over. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at all you little guys. Hi. Is there enough ash out here for y'all? Does this mean that there's a storm of brewing? I don't want to take all of you home. I'm only take one of you home because we lost one of our fire slimes, but I don't want 4. They eat the ash so quickly it's hard to keep up. So I remember this. Was there anything over here? Oh yeah, there was. There was a purple one. Okay, cool. Man, this area is so peaceful. Can we? Look, we're just gonna take a second. Look at that. Look at that smiling slime over the pillars off in the distance. Man, I wish I could get out onto those pillars. Wonder if I could. Wonder if there's a place where they're close enough. We might try it. I might risk it. You know, we may lose the fire slime. I'll leave him behind before I jump out there. How about that? I know I want to look from over here, but then there's a spot where I think it might be actually doable. At least to give it a shot. We'll probably we'll probably die. Up on top of there would be such a good place to put something as well, but I'm pretty sure there's not. Like, how would you even get up there other than from way up top on that thing, which I've already jumped off of? Because we were up on there for a while. I wonder. Well, maybe we'll try that a little bit later when we come back. Okay. Let's head on out. And there's one specific spot where I want to look out to the slime sea. Oh, hello. You look angry. See ya. So those guys, in our original naming stuff, the rock boom combos, Largos, they were called Pop Rocks, which I think we might need to adjust that name because mosaics mixed with rocks are way more like Pop Rocks than those guys were. But to be fair to us in our early naming conventions, we didn't know mosaic slimes were going to ever be added. This area looks so good. I love this area. Little slime moon over there. So do you think that the moon is a giant slime? Do you think it's hungry? What do you think it eats? Comets, maybe? I'd love to know. Okay, moving on. Let's check out this way. So there was definitely one on top of here, remember that. And this is where we know that the next area is going to be, the next thing, new zone, which would be a good place for another teleporter. Which, didn't we unlock another teleporter? I don't think I made it. I think we unlocked the berry teleporter, didn't we? Or some teleporter. And so, are there any spots over here where we could preemptively put a teleporter? Then again, like I said, we may start a new file before the new update comes out, because that could be a fun thing for us to do, going from start to finish, aiming to be nearly, or well, at least have access to every zone and have most of the 7Z stuff done by the time August 1st rolls around. And then from there, we'll be set for when the new update drops. And it'll be a little more fresh, you know, we'll have that fun excitement of the new file. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anywhere you can put teleporters or anything. Oh, this is neat. Ooh, this goes very close to that sand. Look at that. I love that texture and that effect. This really is one of the prettiest games ever made. Like, it's funny because, you know, I've said this, I've been playing Slime Rancher since the very first build that they allowed other people to play other than the devs, like that first alpha version. And I have enjoyed watching it grow, but ever since the very beginning of it, I knew, I was like, this game, to me, is like the perfect game. It does all the stuff that I want. It's cute. The sound is great. The everything about it is great. The animations are great. Everything about it, I love. How do I get back up again? I think I go this way or that. I think I go this way. And we'll figure it out. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is where I was thinking I could maybe get out to those pillars, but they're so far away. I thought maybe there would be one that was closer, but they're way too far away. Let me check over here. Yeah, so those are way off in the distance. They might not even be actual objects. They might just be a backdrop, for all I know. Anyway, so I've been saying for the longest time that this game is just fantastic. And the thing is, since it's been in early access, I've never given it my Game of the Year award, which obviously means, you know, very little other than to people who value my opinion. But I've always said, ever since I first played it, which I think would have been last year, where is it? Where is it? No, I don't know where he is. He's going to kill so many innocent slimes. I must defeat him. Is he upstairs? Is he over here? I don't know. Where could he be? No, don't do it. Oh man, he must be this way. He must be on top of us is the thing, which makes it so hard. All right, I gotta wait. I almost jumped with no energy. So anyway, this year, because the game is finally coming out in actual full release, I am going to probably be giving this my Game of the Year award. I mean, I can't say for certain, because, you know, who knows what other games could come out and shock me and wow me, but it's definitely going to be up there in contention. Random thought. Some of y'all said these guys should be called tomato slimes. Maybe like cherry tomatoes. Maybe cherry tomatoes or something like that. Just because they're like big and bright and stuff like that. Or boom slimes could also be tomato slimes. Oh gosh, ouch. Let's get out of here. What are you doing here? Are there hunter slimes here? I feel like I've never seen a hunter slime here before. Then again, I feel like I've been seeing hunter slimes everywhere lately. Like they're just popping up out of nowhere. It's bizarre. I don't know why. Anyway. Oh, celestial slimes. Some of the coolest. Let's get out of here. Let's go home. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably going to be giving this game my game of the year this year because I just love it. It's just so fantastic, and it deserves all the praise, all the love, all the wonder. It's a fantastic game. All right, enough about me gushing about Slime Rancher. Let's try and find a way home. This way, maybe? I get so lost out here. This is why I need a map. This is why I need the map, y'all. Okay, it's, this is where I just came from, but that means that over this way. Okay, yeah, we'll just do it. Okay. Might as well grab free food while we're out here. You dig? Oh yeah. Ah! Leave me alone, you pop rocks. Ouch. Ouch. The paparazzi is after me. My goodness, they just want to take a photo, and I'm like, leave me alone. You leave me and my family alone. Okay. Let's take... that was all the fruit that I left behind there. Let's take these guys. And we're going to test it out. All right, we're going to see what happens with this stuff. I'm going to take these guys over here. All of my slimes are probably starving now. They're all probably like really angry at me, or many of them. Wait a minute. Okay, good. I thought I saw a tar over there. I was so terrified. All right. How are these two doing? Well, you don't have hunger faces. All right, we're okay. I need to replace this with something better. All right, so, Mr. Fire Slime, you can live here. Ooh, I love that noise that he made. That was cute. So we're going to do a little test. We're going to do a little test. I'm going to take these guys. I'm going to put them all the way over here. Okay. Hopefully they'll stay alive over here for a little bit. The rest of these guys are going to go over here. And we'll see if they propagate. You know what I mean? Oh, these guys are cute. Oh. Oh gosh, you guys jump so much. Just taking some screenshots. You know me. Oh, look at that. Oh, amazing. I love when they like jump up over the things. All right, anyway, I gotta stop doing that. Anyway, so I think that's probably where we're gonna end this episode. Again, you know, it was a lighter episode. We just did a little bit of this and that here and there. And part of that has to do with we are at that point in the game where most of what you do is you just sort of gain up money and use that money to buy upgrades, etc. And so really it makes the most sense to just stay on your farm and ranch things and whatnot. But, you know, I would like to make these episodes a little more jam-packed and exciting, and that's why I do the whole Council of Gordos and all that. So expect an episode of that coming up in another episode soon. Some more Gordos stuff or something having to do with the Gordos. And then, yeah, hopefully I will see y'all at the stream. So, once again, 2 p.m. Pacific time today, Wednesday, looking at my calendar, 28th of June, and on twitch.tv/stumpedgamers, all one word. Yeah, I hope to see y'all there, and if I don't, then I will see y'all in the comments of the VOD that I upload later this week. But yeah, with all that, y'all, thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, subscribe to the channel. Tell me what y'all are thinking about my idea of trying to start a new series soon-ish so that we can kind of move forward with everything. And did you look hungry? Because you have about a bajillion pieces of fruit on the ground. You don't get to look hungry when this is in the corner, okay? That's one thing about the auto feeder that bugs me, is that like sometimes they just don't seem to see it. The food, that is. So yeah, with all that, be sure to leave the video a like, a favorite, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and I will see y'all next time! Welcome to Krypton! Okay, that hurts. Ouch.